how do you see a way out of this, Shatrughan Sinha? We've seen the government making it clear that there is no question of a rollback, although of course protesters are deeply disappointed. Is there any meeting point between the two?
Now I don't think so. The government's stand is very complicated. It has been done without proper consultation, proper consensus, without talking to the best of the intellectuals, professionals or army people. They have come out with this scheme, which is very harmful, not meaningful at all. And this scheme, the people have taken to the streets, though I don't support any kind of violence. The violence is taking place. No, but we don't want any violence. We appeal for the peace and absolutely peace in the society and the country. But having said this, let me also tell you that now we don't see any halfway meeting point. The point is they have gone wrong. Absolutely, the only solution seems to be is to go for the complete rollback. If the government says, which has lost the trust of the people by coming out abruptly and in a dictatorship manner, right from this one Notebandi to complicated GST to very recently the Kisan bill, the Farmers bill, and Farmers bill were ultimately taken back. Farmers bill was ultimately withdrawn with apology. Today also is the time for the shama veer to take back this scheme and roll back this scheme that only seems to be way out.
But Mr. Sinha, the government has gone out of its way over the last couple of days to try and reassure those who will be recruited under this scheme that they will get job opportunities. Today you may have seen that a number of corporate leaders from Anand Mahindra, Kiran Mazumdar-Shaw, Harsh Goenka and others, they have come out and said that they will look at giving jobs to Agniveers after their 4-year tenure. The government has announced, reservations for them in Central Armed Police Forces, in Defence PSUs, and also skill courses. Is that not, according to you, enough assurance?
I must highly appreciate the names you have taken: Harsh Goenka, Anand Mahindra, Kiran Shaw. This has been, I highly appreciate this. They are wonderful people. They have come out in support. They must be applauded. Having said this, let me also tell you that the people over here, now they have not joined this particular scheme. This particular scheme has been tweaked a couple of times in the last few days. Firstly, 17 to 21 years age factor 21 to 23. Now after that, some reservation in some forces or shipping ministry or defense ministry and paramilitary forces. And then sometimes they said 10%, sometimes they said they are considering, they are not even come out with clarity, what percentage they will come out with. And said, last but not the least, why this job system and the army for 4 years, where 6 months they will take for the training, and then 3.5 years they become so expert. And after they become so expert, you just throw them out. 75% people go jobless. They go for the security guard job, as been said by our friends from the BJP in Bhopal or Indore. And then 25%, who are those 25% people? आपके अपने लोग तो नहीं है, अपने रिश्तेदार तो नहीं है, इनको फेवर करने के लिए आपने सब ड्रामा किया. ये तरीका क्या? Why 5 years? Why 4 years? Why not 5 years? Just to save some gratuity and some benefits. I know our army is the best army, our air force, our naval force, they are the wonderful people. They are the pride of our country. Instead of raising their budget, you are coming out with this kind of scheme so that you can save some money, some budget on this. This is not acceptable.